So I'm pleased to be joined here today with Sydney May, who is the Vice President of the May 6 Theaters. How you doing today, Sydney?
Great, and yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. So as we know, the snowfall is hit. It's wintry out there now, and people are looking to do some stuff inside as it's pretty cold out there right now. So just tell me, what kind of movies do you guys got coming out at the May 6 Theater?
So, one of the biggest movies of the season is Moana 2. It actually came out November 26th, and we'll be running that for most of December. We've also got Wicked and Gladiator right now, and coming up, we have Craven the Hunter, the animated Lord of the Rings, and then on December 19th, we'll have Mufasa and Sonic 3.
So tell me a little bit about those movies. Are those pretty popular movies people like to watch, or?
Yeah, so the animated Lord of the Rings, it's Lord of the Rings, one of the best fantasy stories you can tell. Mufasa is the origin story of Mufasa and his relationship with Scar before Mufasa took over everything that the sun sets on. Sonic 3 is the sequel to Sonic 1 and 2. And it's got Jim Carrey. It's very action based, great for kids, and one of the movies I'm very excited to see this season.
What about Wicked and especially Moana? I've heard a lot of good things about it. People are wanting to watch this movie so much. This just give me kind of an idea of what people are looking for in those two movies.
So, Wicked, the highly anticipated movie, it's part one for the Broadway musical Wicked. It's starring Ariana Grande, who, in my opinion, is one of the best voices of our time and our generation. It's gotten amazing reviews. The colors are fantastic. There's been a lot of marketing around it. Everything that I've heard, fantastic. Moana 2, well, who didn't love the first Moana? And now it's just an extension of her story and really showing kids that you can do whatever you set your mind to and that, you're allowed to have dreams and follow them.
I'm sure those are going to be great movies, but we are November 26th already today, which means Christmas is slowly coming. I'm sure most people probably already have their trees up, probably the lights, decorations, a lot of people like to get in the spirit early. But talking about the movies, what kind of Christmas movies do you guys have coming out?
So we don't have our Christmas movies set in stone necessarily. Some that we're thinking of bringing in is the classics like A Christmas Story, National Lampoon's Christmas, Polar Express. I know we will be bringing in Elf as well as Wonka, the 2023 version.
Perfect. And not sure if you kind of know this off the top of your head, but usually people before they go to the movies, they like to know how much am I going to pay? Like how much is a ticket looking like? So people like to know how much is it going to cost for my kid or for me. So can you off the top of your head, do you know the prices for how much those are?
Yes, of course. So for our adult ticket in the evening, it's $12 plus GST. Kids and seniors are at $9 plus GST. But if you come during the matinees or on our discount night, which is Tuesdays, everyone gets all of their tickets for $9.
Okay, perfect. And the holidays rolling around, seniors, they like to get out. They're wanting to get out and do something maybe fun. Do you guys have any senior like discounts for them? Do they get ticket prices off or is it how does it work?
So our seniors will always get our lowest price, which is the $9 plus GST. And we also, in recent years, if you haven't been to the movies in the past 4 or 5 years, we've upgraded to reclining seats, which we found that seniors love. They're so comfy. Uh, some people say that they fall asleep, unfortunately, but every feedback that we've gotten, they're in love with them. So we really wanted to create a comfort level so that anyone can come and watch the movies.
Well, it's good to have a little nap, maybe sometimes, but definitely be comfortable during watching a movie, that's for sure. And you guys do have your Here Comes Santa Claus event coming up, but without kind of spoiling it, also that day you will have two free matinees. So just tell me a little bit about those.
So here comes Santa Claus Day. December 7th, we're extremely excited to be part of it again this year. So our particular event is sponsored by Crewmaster Transport, and it's going to be free matinee, so you can come in and it's free admission. If you want to buy a concession, that's great. If you don't, then that's fine. Doors will be opening at 9:45 a.m. and it's going to be on a first come, first served basis. We want to make sure that we can have absolutely everyone who wants to come be able to come. So that's why we're not doing advance tickets, just in case someone's plans change or things like that. We'll be showing on our screens majority Elf, but then we also have a screen of Wonka 2023. And we're super excited to, again, be able to host this event because I strongly believe that watching a movie is just one of the greatest experiences you can have to share feelings, emotions, the ups and downs of life with strangers, but you don't really have to interact with them.
Are you guys gonna be using all the theaters for those? So say 1 and 2 maybe for Elf and then 3 and 4 for Wonka?
Yeah, we will be. So you can see all of our show times on our Facebook page right now, uh, Mason 6 on Facebook or our Instagram page. The first show is Wonka starting at 10:10 a.m. and then Elf will start at 10:15 a.m. and have showings all the way up to 10:45 a.m.
Perfect. So a good chance to get out and go watch a movie for free, which I don't think anybody would pass on. And would you guys say you're busier in the winter than summer, especially with the cold weather?
So how busy we are really depends on what movies are coming out. We do have people that just love to go to the, like myself, who just love to go to the movies kind of no matter what's out. But usually we find that during Christmas, kind of around now, which is American Thanksgiving, is when they do the big releases like Moana 2, Wicked, Gladiator. But then they also do a big amount of releases in around May and during the summer. So our busiest seasons, I would say, is around Christmas and in the summer.
Okay. Well, I'm sure a lot of people will probably be heading to the movies, especially with this cold weather here. And hopefully, you guys, hopefully it's busy, that's for sure. So thanks for taking the time to do this today, Sydney.
Yeah, thank you for having me.